Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So this is part 2 to my apartment hunt series. So if you haven't seen the other video, I'll have it linked in a card, and of course I'll link it down below. But make sure that you go and check that one out as well. It was a little bit more vlog style than this one. But today I wanted to sit down and show you the other 4 apartments that I went and saw last week. I'm 23 years old. I'm living in Charlotte, North Carolina. I love taking you guys along on like my life, and this is a big step. I'm gonna be moving, so I'm excited about that. But if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe. It literally means absolutely so much to me. I love you all so very much. I love making videos, so make sure that you subscribe and stick around. I post lifestyle, grad school, fashion content, everything in between, so make sure that you stick around. So for today's apartment hunt video, I did not vlog the actual day, honestly, because I woke up and I forgot that I needed to vlog, and so I looked like complete crap. Like, I didn't have any makeup on. I was like in PJs all day, so I figured that I would just get clips of the units and then talk you guys through them afterwards. So if you didn't watch my other video, the other 3 units that I looked at were in a certain area in Charlotte, closer or in the city, and then these 4 units are about 10 minutes outside of the city. So I wanted to kind of see what I could get outside of the city versus in the city. It will be very blatantly obvious that you get a lot more for your money just by driving 10 minutes out of the city. Like I mentioned in my last video, I talked to my mom, I talked to my friends, and we just all kind of agreed that there's not really a better time for me to experience living like directly in the city in Charlotte. So I will give you a quick spoiler alert, and I did apply to live in one of those apartments in the last video. I just decided that there is really no better time for me to experience that. Like, hopefully in the next 5 years or so I'll buy a home, or something different will be happening with my life, so I probably won't be living in like a small city apartment. So I mean, I guess you never really know what could happen. Like, who knows what's gonna happen, but for my lifestyle right now, I want to experience living in the city. So I did apply to one of those units, so go check out that video. But I still wanted to show you guys. So like, if you are interested in living in Charlotte, I absolutely loved this area. I loved all the units that I toured. You definitely get a little bit more for your money. So I still wanted to show you guys these units because I think if you're interested, like I said, or if you're looking in Charlotte, it's good to explore different areas. And honestly, I could see myself, if I stayed in Charlotte, moving to this area in the future because it's a beautiful area. You're only 3 miles to the city, 10 minutes. It's a little bit more quiet. It's a little bit more suburban feel than actually being in the city. So I could see myself there at some point, and I liked all the complexes that I toured, so that's good to know. But just not this coming up here. So I'm going to talk you guys through the 4 different units that I saw. I'm going to give you prices and everything. So without further ado, I keep babbling. Let's get right into this. So the first unit I saw was the one I ended up being the most excited about, and it was the one that made me be like, should I live here? Should I live in the city? Like, I don't know what to do. So I did really like this unit. But as you can see, when you walk in, it's nice and open. It has the 2-tone cabinets, and then there was also a little like coat closet pantry situation as soon as you walked in. I really liked the backsplash. It was like a teal color. Lots of cabinet space, which we appreciate. Honestly, the living space was a little small. You can't really tell, but it was pretty small. But it was different than other units I had seen because this one was actually a 1-bedroom. So most of the units I've been looking at were studios. So this one was a 1-bedroom in my budget, which was definitely interesting. Bathroom was a good, decent size, had no complaints really. And then closet, again, was good. It had a lot of shelves, which I appreciated. And washer and dryer was in the closet. So overall, like I said, I really liked this unit. There were really no cons to the actual unit. The only one was the location. So for this unit, she quoted me at $1,215 for a 1-bedroom apartment about 10 minutes outside the city. So not bad really at all. I will say it was pretty small. I don't know if you can really tell by the clips. That's probably a con. The living space was pretty tight. It was a 1-bedroom, so it was definitely better than a studio in some capacity, right? So the next unit that I saw was a really good price. The main difference with this one was that the natural lighting was definitely not as good. The cabinets were brown, which I actually do like, but sometimes it can darken a space. It had a nice pantry, which I really appreciated, all that shelving. And I do like the separate laundry room. I think that is a very nice touch. Water heater, all that. But this one was a studio. So here's the kitchen, looks good. And then this studio was just one giant room. So for studios, I do appreciate if they have like a bedroom nook or a wall separating the living space and the bedroom space. This one was just one big room. And then bathroom, kind of very similar to the other one, no complaints. Same with the closet, nice and big, plenty of shelves, so I liked that as well. Coming back out to give you another look, just one big room, and then the kitchen. I did like the bar at the kitchen. So that was that unit. The cons of this unit: location, which all of them are going to have, and also it being one big room instead of having at least like a sleeping nook or a wall separation or anything like that. But pros of this unit: I really liked the separate laundry closet. Oh, and then another con was that the lack of natural lighting. It was very yellow in there, which I definitely want something a little bit more bright than my current apartment. My current apartment is pretty dark. Natural lighting wasn't something I thought would be an issue, and it did end up being an issue. So that kind of knocked that one off the list for me, just the natural lighting and the space I wasn't a huge fan of. I wasn't sure how I would have made that work. That price was $975, which is by far the cheapest unit I have seen out of any of the videos so far. And it was really beautiful and really new, and I did like it. But ultimately not what I decided to go with. Okay, so the next unit that I saw, we will just hop right into. It was a studio. When you walked in, it had a long hallway that you would walk straight down, had a separate closet for the washer and dryer, which was nice. This was the living space. It was pretty small, but I don't mind that. It did have an extra linen closet, which of course is very nice. And then it did have a wall separating the studio in half, so you walk in here to the bedroom. The bedroom did have carpet, and then here's the bathroom. Kind of the same situation as all the other ones, you know, no complaints with any of the bathrooms. And then the closet, again, nice and spacious, plenty of shelving, would work perfectly good for me. And then here is the living space again for me. So the cons of this unit for me were, one, the Juliet balcony. Not a huge fan of those. They're like this long, you can't even step on them. It's really just a giant window is all it really is. And then also didn't love the carpet in the bedroom, and if you noticed, the dishwasher, it was actually a miniature dishwasher, which honestly, ultimately, wouldn't really bother me. I could definitely make that work. It'd be perfectly fine. But just for like the price of the unit and everything, I didn't think this one was worth it. I thought it had really good natural lighting in the living space, but once you got into the bedroom, because of that wall and the carpet, it was extremely dark in there. So that was another con. Pros were, I liked the finishes of everything, and I liked the separate laundry closet, but overall, didn't love this unit. So this one came out to $1,263, and it's really just how things fall. Like in some places, like a studio can be more expensive than a one bedroom. It's literally just like how the leasing terms fall and what deals they have and stuff like that. So this was definitely pretty pricey in my opinion for a studio and for what it was. But I did really like the building, so maybe someday in the future I'll check it out again. But yeah, so $1,263 for this apartment. Last unit that I saw was in the same building. It was a 1-bed, 1-bath. So interestingly enough, let's check this one out. I started this video in the bathroom, but here's the bathroom. That's what you see as soon as you walk in. Already you can tell there's more storage in the 1-bed, 1-bath, so that is very nice. And then you can go into like the closet laundry room combo. Again, this closet was pretty small, and then you can just walk right through the bedroom. So it's kind of like a Jack and Jill situation. There's 2 doors to the bathroom. And then this was the living space. This was the model unit, so they did have furniture in here. There was a nice deck over there in the corner. Good sized living space. I loved the island in this one. It was so big. I loved how you could put chairs under it. So I did really like this unit as well. Again, it really just all came out to location. So This for a 1 bed, 1 bath, 12-month lease was $1,325. So less than $100 more than the studio, and for much bigger space, a lot more square feet. So definitely interesting to see like how that works out. So yeah, I wanted to take you guys along with me as I checked out all of these different places. I hope that you enjoyed seeing them. Let me know if you are stumbling upon this because you're moving to Charlotte or what. Let me know which one of these 4 units was your favorite. And if you haven't already, make sure you go check out my last video and guess which apartment you think I applied to. Make sure that you subscribe for all the upcoming content, lifestyle, grad school, moving, fashion, work. I'm about to start applying for jobs, y'all, in like 6 months. Like, where is the time going? I love you all so very much. Thank you for making it to the end if you did. And I will see you so very soon in my next one. Bye, guys.